Let's see. You use Dumbo as a cannon. Tinkerbell heals you a lot, so that helps in like tough bosses. Which there's two end bosses that are hard to beat, hard as balls to beat. Jesus. Okay. Let's see. You go through the world. You bring back Wendy. You save Neverland from Captain Hook. He gets chased off by
The crocodile.
the TikTok
Yeah.
crocodile. Yeah. And because in this world, no one dies in this movie. No one technically dies.
True.
And so they go on. You you go back to the clock tower, and you find the keyhole, which is in the clock face.
It sounded like you said the cock face.
Cock face in your mouth.
I don't know if I would want that to be sealed up. That sounds painful.
It does sound painful. Apparently, some guys like it, which I don't see how.
Ugh.
I honestly don't see how that's enjoyable. But anyway, um, Kingdom Hearts, innocence. What does he do? What's next after Kingdom Hearts? A Hollow Bastion, right?
Yeah, Hollow Bastion would be next. And this one is like a world of its own.
It's like, I think it's the idea of, I think just Disney and Square Enix came together. It's like, let's make a world of our own. And they brought forth Hollow Bastion, which...
And of course, like, mostly Hollow Bastion in this game is just really the castle itself. And of course you get like one of the badass people to help you.
Beast!
Yeah, Beast is like, well,
A
Beast.
beast. He's pretty
Yeah,
amazing.
you'll have him in battle, and a Heartless will come up. You know, whoosh, the Heartless is dead.
And I think the game realized that how much of a troll he is. He destroys.
Exactly, like
everything.
he'll jump, like attack one Heartless and go jump straight to the next one.
He doesn't wait. He doesn't does that he waits around and waits for you to attack. He just goes.
Yeah,
he goes.
He's
And
fuck this.
he was my favorite character to tank with. So what I would kick off Donald and bring in Beast, and I would have the ultimate tanking squad, and I would just tank my way through that game. And the game realized how much of a badass he is, so they took him away for one of your for when you had one of your bosses.
Right.
Well, actually, confrontations really, because they have to make him super powerful, because when you first start off this world, you're in this pretty amazing waterfall area, which you're at this little floating island staircase type deal, and you're jumping up to get to the castle, and there's a waterfall around you. And you jump up, you fight a Heartless, you're feeling pretty good because you got high level everything, and you're kind of trolling the Heartless at some points. So you go up there, you're like, yes, I'm badass. And then Riku comes in again, and you're like, Riku, you should come along with us. We're gonna save Kairi. Where's Kairi? And Riku's like, you are unworthy for the Keyblade. And he sticks out his hand. And I think at that point you also find Beast as well. And he's he kind of tags along. Yeah, you find Beast, he tags along with you. You find out how much of a troll he is. And back to what I was saying before, Riku goes out, like, you are unworthy of this Keyblade. And he sticks out his hand, and the Keyblade disappears from Sora's hand, and it comes into Riku's hand, which is a mindfuck all its own, which we will explain later on. But anyway, he steals the Keyblade, and he's like, you shouldn't play with sharp objects, and he tosses him the wooden sword you used at the beginning of the game. It's you should stick to playing kids games. And he walks away, and you find out, and really stupidly, Donald and Goofy follow, because they or
'Cause,
their
you know,
orders were to follow
yeah.
the Keyblade.
Exactly.
And so they're like, sorry, Sora. And they just go off. It's like, what a bitch. After all that we've been through, you're just gonna ditch me? So
Yeah.
he's devastated. You have this crappy sword after you've been trolling the world with your Keyblade. You have Beast, which is good because the game realizes how much of a troll he is. He attacks and attacks. So it's good you have him on your team. You go around a bit, you try to get to the main castle hallway. You find Riku, Donald, and Goofy again, and you're like, no, I don't want to battle my best friend. So you're like, I'm going to fight just you. Well, actually, no, Beast goes in, he tries to attack, he gets captured, sent away. You go out there, it's like, no, damn it, now I'm alone. But you're still gonna fight, and what was it? Riku like fires like a death shot at you. You try to block it, or you just like you get scared or something. He does something, and Goofy comes out and saves your ass like at last minute. He blocks the blast with his shield, and he's like, I'm not going to back down with my friend. I've been too much with them, and friends stick together till the end. And I'm just thinking, why didn't you say that before?
Yeah, you dick.
I know, they ditched you. It was so stupid. And it's like, Donald's like, you know what, you're right, let's go. And like, I'm just being more of a dick to Donald now. I'm like,
Donald, he's like the dick from the beginning, so...
Yeah, in the deep jungle world, when you get there, he is a real dick to you. He's like, why are you still here, or something like that, I don't know. And like, he's just being a dick.
I know, he is.
He's Donald the Dick. Anyway, let's see. You get that. Beast comes back. He's like, I'm sorry, I got captured. But you're like, oh, it's okay. You're not the one that abandoned me. Dicks. And so, you hate them. Like, at this point, you really hate them. And so you kind of want to beat their asses. So, which I let them die. And I don't heal them. I just like, screw you guys. And I just keep fighting. But you go around, it's like, Riku summons his own Keyblade, which is called Soul Biter, I believe, or was it Soul Eater?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't remember, but it's a pretty epic looking Keyblade. He pulls it out, and he's like, this Keyblade unlocks hearts. Excuse me. Okay, this Keyblade unlocks hearts, and Maleficent is actually the leader of this entire villainous group. And her goal is to bring 7 princesses of purest heart, which for some reason Alice is there, which
like
she's not a princess.
Exactly. I don't even remember the actual movie even explaining that.
No, she's not a princess.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Like, you know, like what I was getting at. Like the movie never, doesn't clarify any of that. So
I think they're using her idea as she's technically royalty in the movie. She's like, oh, come on now, it's time for tea. I think she's like some sort of like in some sort of high class family.
Yeah.
In the movie, and she gets trapped in Wonderland, which I'm guessing kinda dictates that she's technically a royal, which I guess could make her a princess, but I don't really think that is logically
I think
placed.
they just needed someone, so they picked her.
Well, they had like 20 other princesses to pick from. I mean, well, actually, they did. Let's see, they had, what was the 7 princesses?
Oh, isn't Ariel a princess?
Yes, Ariel's
I mean, King
princess.
Triton, after all.
There we go. That's it. Why isn't Ariel there, or Mulan? She's a princess.
Yeah, but Mulan wasn't. But yet, that shouldn't matter really, because
they kidnapped Beauty. They kidnapped Aurora.
Yeah, you had like Beauty, Beast. You kept Belle, Snow White, whatever
Aurora.
Sleeping Beauty's name is.
Aurora.
Yeah, her.
And see, so you didn't really need to explain how you got your hands on Mulan. You could have just taken Mulan, because she's a princess. Ariel's a princess. Why do you have fucking Alice there? She's not a goddamn princess. Ah! It's like a mind fuck. Why did they do that? Disney even knows this. They even have, like, whenever they celebrate the princesses of Disney, Alice isn't there. She's never there. You have Mulan. You have Belle. You have Aurora. You have You have Snow White. You have now the newest princess
Black girl.
Now the black. You have the black princess.
I don't know. I haven't seen that movie yet.
It's Princess and the Frog, and I forget her name at the moment, but she dresses green all the time. Then you also have the Tangled princess, which I forget her name right now.
Yeah, I haven't seen that movie either.
I've seen it, but I just can't remember her name. I loved it, actually. It was a pretty good movie.
I might have to check it out then.
It is really good. It's not that bad. It's actually pretty good. But anyway, you have like a whole bunch of other princesses to pick from, which I can't think of all of them at the moment, but I know there are more than that. And you could have picked any single one of them except damn Alice. Why did you even pick her? She's technically not a princess. I mean, they never said, oh, she's of royal blood. You just really assume this. Unless the book actually stated that she was a princess, but I don't think it did. Though I never really read the book, so I wouldn't know. But I still think it's not it.
And, of course, you know, with people like Kyrie, you know, you find out that, you know, I guess you would say she was a princess.
Yeah, I guess in Sora's
But, of
eye,
course,
she's a
Kyrie
princess.
was, you know, she's Kingdom Hearts' own creation, so you can make her whatever you want.
Exactly, which I honestly don't mind. I mean, they actually had legit princesses there, which they had Snow White, Aurora,
Jasmine.
Oh yeah, again, we forgot to mention, they stole Jasmine from Aladdin's world, and that's why Genie tags along to help you find Jasmine. Because you're kind of afraid that Jafar stole her and is, you know, banging her at this moment. That would really suck. For Aladdin, at least. And Jasmine, too, because you don't want that old dick inside you. Anyway. You go... anyway, there's Aurora, Snow White, Jasmine, Belle, who else? And then you have Alice, Kyrie. What was the 7th princess?
Princess Aurora?
I already said that, right? Snow White, Aurora, Belle, Jasmine, Alice, Kyrie, and...
a Cinderella.
There we go! Okay, cool. Yes, high five on that one. Yes, perfect.
And how can we forget her? She was like one of the bigger, popular princesses.
I don't know. I just don't know. I forgot about Jasmine. But again, you have 4 out of the 7 princesses that are not explained how'd they get there. You could have easily taken out Alice and actually put a real freaking princess in there. I mean, come on.